TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, C.J. Cron was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, helping lead the Tigers to the win over the Yankees 7-3. With the victory, it brought their win streak to 13. The A's got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-2. The Minnesota Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 8-0. The Angels took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-3. The Blue Jays finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-0. The Houston Astros totaled 13 hits as a team as
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Rony Garcia, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a...
Leading off for San Diego, the center fielder, number 7, Juan Lagares.
First delivery to him on the way. Juan Lagares is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the first baseman, Eric.
And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. Really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Stepping in, Eric Hosmer. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman Cabrera. Throw in time and the side is retired. Padres down in order, and now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
First offering on its way. Cameron Maybin is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
At the plate, Harold Castro back up. Oh, no, that got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jonathan.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Dozier has it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday.
Fernando Tatis
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Digging in, Manny Machado looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Hit hard but foul. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Machado hits a little over the 270 mark. Machado now on 0-1. Here's a fly ball now headed out to Maybin in center. 2 gone. Standing in, Josh Naylor. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Miguel Cabrera. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him. It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit back toward the mound, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in now, Niko Goodrum, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Pham has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So first and second with 1 man gone, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. He's set. Here it comes. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Scope is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. 1 out now in the San Diego third, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
Welcome back as Detroit prepares for their third turn through the batting order. Fans of the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Tigers, the left fielder, Dad.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Batting ninth, the right
Dan,
fielder.
how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
The center fielder, number
So
4.
1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. Down the first baseline. Hosmer has it to second for 1. On to first. And they've grounded into double plays now in 3 successive innings as the side is retired. Here's one. Lagares back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Lagares is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock. Getting down to first base line definitely sets the tone for the team.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. 0-1 the count. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Schoop moving to his left. One away. Striding in, Tommy Pham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ground on here with one man out. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. from the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So digging in now, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
Now batting.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Josh Naylor stands in as he looks at a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
A throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back. Here's the 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Pods leave him loaded. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Harold Castro. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's out number 1. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And you can see our top speeds fairly modest by today's standards, with 93 and 89 being each starter's top speed respectively. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that means Jonathan Schoop will get ready at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground for Dozier at second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
So striding in, Miguel Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip. Hit in the air out to right. After it is Myers. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. First pitch on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Brian Dozier at the plate as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike three in his first plate appearance. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Francisco Mejia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case today.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hit on the ground toward the left. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nico Goodrum is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the stretch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Dozier on to first, and yet another double play. Their 4th of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. 1 hit's all they get. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. At the plate, Juan Lagares. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, but this will land untouched. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Hit softly down the line at first. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ballgame. Digging in, Daz Cameron. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Liner toward right center. Lagares is there, and he has it for the first out. Now to the plate, Travis Demeritte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's got it, and they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
The center fielder, number 4.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and he'll be tagged out. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Count now, a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. In now, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And he fouls this one off. Drilled to the right side. Scope has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Naylor. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still no score. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Myers is under it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Rogers. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%?
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Myers looking up. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
At the plate now, Niko Goodrum. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No hits to this point. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. And that ends the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Right to him. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Striding in once again, Francisco Mejia. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Well, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Mejia at second with 2 down. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 2. Craig Stammen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 34.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Up next to the Tigers. No left. No left.
Into the box, Daz Cameron. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hard hit ball to second. There is Dozier. And there are 2 away now. So coming to C.J. Cron will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
C.J. Cron
sends that one out of play for strike 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The batter, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Machado in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Ready on 0-2. Left side, but well foul. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. C.J. Cron will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Now playing right field.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weakly hit towards first. Scooped up, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Pham. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Fernando Tatis Jr. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
And in steps Manny Machado, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
San Diego down to their final strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Tigers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Rony Garcia notches his 3rd win of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game 3-hit performance. Zach Davies pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
10 hits, no errors. They left 7.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the AL Central, the Detroit Tigers combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 2-0. They now have won 14 consecutive games. The Cleveland Indians put together 10 total hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-0. The Tampa Bay Rays combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-1. The Minnesota Twins beat the visiting Red Sox 5-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 10-7. They now have 5 straight wins. The Orioles allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 3-2. The Mariners grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 9-3. The Oakland Athletics knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-3. The Atlanta Braves totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-4. Javier Baez added 3 RBIs to his total as the Cubs took care of the Phillies 8-5. The Cincinnati Reds combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers put up 16 hits on the day as they plundered the Pirates 9-0. The Miami Marlins beat the Cardinals on the road 6-2. The Brewers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 5-3. Yan Gomes was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping lead the Nationals to victory against the Giants 11-1. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.